Oh my goodness. Y'all needed this one. I promise you that. Look, did you know that people spend an average of 143 minutes every single day on these apps? That's over 2 hours of our lives gone into the little glass triangle. And if you think it's just wasting time, you're missing the biggest shift in human psychology we've ever seen. Today, I'm taking you through the top 10 social media platforms, who's using them, why they can't seem to leave, and why businesses are dropping billions of dollars to meet them there. And if you're a marketer, entrepreneur, business owner, or AI enthusiast, I threw in 4 social media strategies top sellers are using right now. This isn't just trivia. This is your roadmap to 2026. First, you have to understand the why. Because if you're going to market to these people, you got to understand the psychology behind every click. To keep this simple, I'm breaking every platform down into 3 buckets. First, who's there? This is the data. Are you talking to a 19-year-old in their dorm room or a CEO in the boardroom? Second, the vibe. This is the psychology. Why did they open the app in the first place? Looking for a quick dopamine hit, a deep dive solution, or maybe a way to flex their status? And third, the business play. This is the bottom line. Why brands are dumping billions into these specific apps and how they're all turning all that attention into actual revenue. This isn't just to dump data on you, okay? Think about the product or service, the solution you already provide or are learning to provide. And as you listen, details about these platforms will jump out to you and then you'll understand. Once you see these 3 things, you'll never look at your social feed the same way again. Let's start with the heavy hitter. First up, YouTube. People call it a video site. I call it a university with a remote. Who's there? Literally everyone from toddlers to your grandpa. The vibe? People come here with intent. They want to solve a problem like how do I fix a sink, or they want to dive deep into a 3-hour video essay on AI. The business play? For you, this is the gold mine. You're not fighting an algorithm for 15 seconds of fame. You're capturing search intent. If they search for it and you have the answer, you own that potential customer. Then there's Facebook. Everyone says it's dead, but somehow it still has about 3 billion users. Who's there? Yeah, it's boomer headquarters now, but don't sleep on those 30 to 45-year-olds. The vibe is the digital town square. People are there for the groups. They want to connect with their local neighbors or find people who share specific, weird, or unique hobbies. The business play, high trust sales. If you could build a community in a group, you're not just a marketer anymore, you're a peer. Next up, TikTok. This is the slot machine of the internet. Who's there? Gen Z started it, but now your boss and your mom are on there too. The vibe, pure dopamine. People don't go there to find a specific person. They go there to be entertained. They want to see something they didn't even know they liked. The business play, virality. It's the only place left where you can have 0 followers and get 1 million views overnight just by being interesting for 12 seconds. LinkedIn. Think of it as the digital office. I call it the Facebook of billionaires. Who's there? Professionals, CEOs, and people trying to get hired. The vibe, professional posturing. People are there to build their brand or find a B2B solution. Nobody's posting cat memes here. They're posting about synergy and scale. The business play? This is where the money is. The buying power here per user is higher than anywhere else. If you're selling high-ticket coaching or software, this is your home. Instagram is the high-end gallery. Who's there? Millennials and Gen Z who care about aesthetics. The vibe. It's all about aspiration. I want that life. I want that outfit. I want that vacation. It's the home of the influencer. The business play? Visual storytelling. If your product looks good in a photo or a reel, it will sell. It's the king of impulse buys. X or Twitter, whatever we're calling it today, this is the pulse. Who's there? Techies, journalists, crypto bros, and politicians. The vibe? It's where you go to see what's happening right now. It's fast, it's aggressive, it's intellectual. The business play? Thought leadership. If you want to be known as an expert in AI or marketing, you have to be in the conversation here. Reddit? This is the oracle. Who's there? Skeptics, people who hate being sold to. The vibe? Total honesty. People go here to get the unfiltered truth. They don't want a polished ad. They want to know, does this product actually suck? The business play, market research. If you want to know the biggest pain points for affiliate marketers, go read their complaints on Reddit. It's a cheat code for your copy. Pinterest? It's a giant vision board. Who's there? Mostly women, mostly planners, mostly homeowners. The vibe, they aren't looking at the past. They're planning the future. They're pinning ideas for a house they haven't bought yet or a wedding they haven't planned. The business play, pre-purchase intent. These are the people that are going to buy something soon. You just need to be the pin they see when they're making their decision. Then we got Snapchat. This is the phone booth. Who's there? The younger crowd, Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The vibe, it's private. It's for real friends. There's no fee to perform for. It's just raw, unedited life that disappears in 24 hours. The business play, brand loyalty. It's hard to market here, but if you use their AR filters, you're literally putting your brand on their face. And finally, Discord, the clubhouse. Who's there? Gamers, AI developers, the tight-knit communities. The vibe, real-time, deep dive interaction, and it's not a broadcast, it's a conversation. The business play, retention. This is where you take customers and turn them into a tribe. It's where you build your inner circle. So how do you actually use this to win? Now, if you're an entrepreneur, an AI enthusiast, or affiliate marketer, you might be thinking, cool, I know why people use Snapchat, so what? Here's so what. When you understand the intent behind each platform, you stop guessing and you start scaling. So here are the top 4 strategies for how to use this information to dominate in 2026. Strategy 1, the high ticket bridge. If you're selling high-end consulting, SaaS, or expensive courses, stop trying to go viral on TikTok. It's a waste of your breath. Instead, use LinkedIn to identify the decision makers, the people with the corporate credit cards, and then send them to your YouTube for the deep dive. The play, use LinkedIn for the what, which is the problem, and YouTube for the how, which is the solution. That's how you build authority, and it actually closes deals. Strategy 2, the impulse engine. For my affiliate marketers out there, if you're selling physical products or lifestyle tools, your gold mines are TikTok and Pinterest. The play, TikTok is your hook. You catch your eye with a 15-second AI-generated demo. But Pinterest? Yeah, Pinterest is your sticky note. People pin things they intend on buying later. If you aren't putting your affiliate links on Pinterest vision boards, you are leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single month. Strategy 3, the AI Content Multiplier. As AI enthusiasts, we have a cheat code. We don't have to choose just one platform. The play, you take one high-valued YouTube video, run it through an AI clipper, and boom, you've got 10 TikToks and Reels. You take the transcript, run it through an LLM, and you've got a LinkedIn thought leadership post and a Twitter thread. And because you understand that X is for news and Facebook is for community, you can tell the AI to change the tone for each one. One video becomes an entire ecosystem. Now, obviously, you could tell that this is going to require some expertise. You're going to have to know what tools to use, when to use them, how to set them up. A lot of work, right? If you're not super duper familiar with AI, that can seem really overwhelming. But as time goes by, you're slowly going to be learning more. And I promise, you subscribe to this channel, you're going to be hearing a lot about it. Right on? All right, lastly, strategy 4, the Unfiltered Research Lab. And finally, for the entrepreneurs, stop paying for expensive market research. The play, go to Reddit and Discord, look for the I hate it when or the how do I posts in your niche, and this is your product roadmap. If you see 100 people complaining about a specific software on Reddit, go build an AI tool that fixes the one thing and sell it back to them. You aren't guessing what the market wants. They're literally screaming it at you for free. So here's the bottom line. Social media isn't just a distraction unless you're just a consumer. For us, it's a roadmap to ending generational poverty. If you know who is where and why they're there, you don't have to hustle for attention. You just have to show up in the right room with the right solution. And if having your own website is a part of that solution, and it is, you can start one for free at system.mrtherapy.com, and you could try out system.io for free. It's the tool I'm using to build my digital space. You can make funnels, you can build your e-commerce store. There's just tons of stuff you could do on it. Start your account right now for free, system.mrtherapy.com, or click my direct link in the description below. Thanks System for sponsoring this video. Now it's time to look at your current strategy. Are you trying to sell a slot machine solution on TikTok, or are you in a library environment like YouTube? If you are, pause, pivot, and use the tools the way they were meant to be used. I'm Mr. Therapy, and I hope you learned a lot. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button for me, and keep stacking odds in your favor for success. And don't forget to keep an eye out for new content just like this.